Like we always start the show off. What vibe did that song take y'all to? Or like what did it make y'all go back to? Hearing that diamond in the back.
When the old man used to drive the Fallon Park and hang out, he let me ride, you know. When I was a little kid, you know. The old heads, that's when the old heads used to just hang out in the Fallon Park and just chill.
That's the good old Smooth. What about you?
Yeah, it just make me think about my old player-ass daddy.
Nah.
Taking me around all his little side pieces.
Oh, why you don't put this
He was like, hey, look.
black men on
Yeah,
cheat?
yeah, right.
Black
Right.
man do cheat, y'all be lying.
Uh-oh, Lordy Jesus.
Well, black niggas cheat, black men don't.
Oh. Hey, you know
difference.
what? Matter of fact, this is our first female guest on the show.
Oh, make some noise for
Yeah,
that.
make
It's
some noise for
so
that.
no, guess what?
Yeah.
It's finna be a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want to welcome y'all to the show, the Red Hot Connecting the Dots. And go ahead and
Glad
introduce
to be
yourselves, just kind of so they can know what's going on.
I'm JR, the credit man. That's what they call me. So that's who I am. Been knowing Kapeli for about over 20-some years, isn't it?
Going hard, grinding. I be trying to tell
From the
these
Dime
people.
Dub. We both from the Dime Dub, Jennings.
All that. All that.
And I'm Ebony. I also repair credit. Jay and I are business partners. They know me on social media as Faith Black.
Okay.
And I just met you.
Right. And that's what's up. And she just meet me, so I'm Kapeli, Red Hot _ Kapeli Red Hot 2. I'm the host of the Red Hot Connecting the Dots along with.
I'm the co-host, Bryan Barksdale. On Instagram, y'all can find me at Mr. Barksdale. That's MRBARKSDALE. And download their music on all platforms, all that shit.
Yeah,
You know
they already know.
Right,
Hey, that
right.
Don't Play Crazy coming soon too. Don't play crazy. Hey, but yo, today I want to send a shout out to 314 Day. It's
Yes,
definitely
314.
314.
Yeah, St. Louis.
314.
Well, we got to know the chips, the vest. You know
Oh,
what
let
I'm
me ask you
saying?
a question. Let me ask y'all a question. What you think about when you see these chips? I got something. I want to see if you think
Sour
about what I'm
cream.
thinking
I need
about.
some sour cream because them mugs going to be hot.
Okay.
Hey, them hot.
Okay, what I think when I see it,
Right.
I think raise every dollar, hustle overtime.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I remember. This shit remind me of that dude when the Ferguson shit was jumping off.
Oh
He
yeah.
had the bag of chips in his hand, throwing the smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he
He passed away.
I ain't,
Yeah, he
I
did.
think
Did he?
so, man. So,
Yeah.
a
Man,
matter of
shout out
fact,
to him.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
to him.
That was a
R.I.P.
legend. That was the black superhero that day, man.
R.I.P. to
Yeah.
him. And speaking of, too,
Straight up.
we definitely got to send a R.I.P. condolences to the boxer, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
definitely got to give a moment of
was a beast.
silence to him, too, man. Yeah, man,
Man.
it's crazy.
He
You
was
know,
a
I
beast.
heard that they say they thought that he passed away because of complications from that vaccine.
He did take the vaccine?
They said this was like a couple of days after he took the vaccine
Mm.
Wow.
and he passed away.
But was he already sick before that?
I mean, I don't know, but I just know this.
Man, he was a
That was
boxer. He
important.
was
Can't really
healthy,
tell.
man. He was healthy, bro.
Y'all trust the vaccine?
I'm not taking that.
Long I can keep going out the country, man. Without the vaccine, I'm good.
Right.
Go to my island and see my brothers.
But you know it's gonna come down to that,
Yeah,
though.
they
Yeah,
gonna
you know they're going to
force it on you.
That's
you
how
have
they
your
gonna get it.
papers, or that's it's
You can
definitely
still
gonna go-
drive as long as you in the United States, but when it come to crossing, yeah, they gonna shut
You
that
know,
shit
the
down.
United States is the only place that's forcing the vaccine.
Yeah.
Did you hear that anywhere else was doing it?
No, not really. But you know, they
Yeah,
about it's a business for them.
Yeah, I get money off that. The healthcare field is definitely big money, big business.
Yeah, and they're forcing them to take it. If you work in
Yeah,
the healthcare field, you have to take it.
I heard they
Yeah.
making grocery store workers take it.
Oh wow.
It's gonna come down to everywhere you work. That's almost like that. If you don't work for yourself, that's why it's important to get
Like
your
all the
credit
teachers
fixed and
gotta
stuff.
take it and
Yeah,
all
like
that
so that's very important because if you don't want to take it, you're gonna have to probably end up doing for self.
Damn.
Most
that's-
definitely.
Yeah, so
Most
that's why
definitely.
this is a real important episode. This is the stimulus edition.
Yeah. I heard that stimmy hit. My shit ain't hit yet. I'm mad as a motherfucker.
Hey, everybody.
I ain't getting no stimulus. I
Yeah,
ain't been stimulized yet.
I ain't never got one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I pay taxes, so.
Biden,
Right.
I need my shit.
Well,
man.
you might get one this year.
Well,
Well, no, depending on what you
mine.
claim on your taxes.
Right.
Man, shoot, I ain't getting none then.
Oh, Lord Jesus, yeah. You getting too much of that money. Hey, but where are my manners, man? Shout out to the Black Boy. Y'all my
Salute
guests.
to the black boy.
And we ain't even sipping on nothing. So what we say we gonna go with?
Think we going.
The guests always pick.
That's sparkling juice.
I don't want to sparkle.
That's for page 187.
Yeah,
Shout out
go
page
ahead. Shout out to
187.
Sage for like slowing down on drinking.
Go ahead and open up Lux. Over
This
there.
one here.
Yeah, take it out. You want me to get it or you got it?
Go ahead. Give it to the
You
young
want me to
man.
open it or you gonna
Yeah,
open?
you can open you off, girl.
I got nails on.
You
Oh,
got
she
nails.
on.
I
You gotta
can't
do it
peel
for
it
us.
off.
She got nails.
She too pretty today.
Yeah, pass it down.
Yeah, you the guest.
I'm pretty every day, not just today.
Yeah, you playing crazy. What?
Right. Okay,
Man.
man. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Look.
I was gonna ask you about some crazy shit I had.
You like bougie.
What you see?
Hey, well,
Bougie is a good thing.
well, you know,
Let me
bougie and
see.
ghetto. You know,
Real
that's what
high
we like.
connecting the dots in the building.
Apparently.
Stimulus edition. Y'all see it?
You said what?
No, he said he want to show us some crazy. He
Oh,
seen.
yeah. Did you hear or see?
That's what I said.
My
That's why I always
nigga Kurt
listen.
Franklin.
Oh my
What
God, we
happened?
was just talking about
What
that.
happened?
Hey, I'm with this shit. Hey, I knew Kirk was a gangster at some
What
point in time.
happened,
You
dog?
might as well go ahead and drop his shit with Plies now. For real. You might as well.
Go ahead and do a gospel album.
Yeah, but that Plies seen the gospel part and then Kirk do all the rapping.
Yeah.
Like, he cussed them out pretty bad.
He cussed.
Did you hear it?
Hey, I heard it.
I need
Pull
to
it
hear
up.
it. I ain't heard it.
Hey, y'all, hold on. Sorry, y'all.
I ain't
We
heard
finna get
nothing.
into the.
Kirk was like,
everything.
bitch ass.
You
nigga,
lying. How you know?
I'm your motherfucker.
How you know they want no voiceover, man? They
Yeah,
can't. They
you know,
can't be our
Kirk's
brother.
voice is very distinctive. There's
Come
no
on,
way
man. Come on,
that
brother.
someone could have
I'ma pray it ain't
edited or
him.
altered
I
this
got
man's
you, brother.
voice.
I'ma pray it ain't you, brother.
We need one more glass. I
You
guess
finna
we
pull
can
it
use
up.
mine.
We was short.
We need
We'll
a little
share.
Short.
You sure?
Nah, hold up.
My shit was dark, too.
We need ain't no more glass.
She always been pre-drinking.
Hold on, this it. Oh, Kurt.
So hold up. This is his biological.
His son, I guess. Or
I mean,
yo.
biological.
I guess like a.
Straight from the nut.
Wait a minute now. This son must have been giving him trouble since birth.
He said they.
If
He said they always had kind of like
They
a
had
rough
to,
relationship.
because I got one of them.
Hey, I mean, it
And I'm
happened.
telling you, I done said some things to my daughter. 'Cause they will take you
Don't be
there.
like that.
I was there with my mom.
How many kids you
You
got?
feel me?
One.
Okay, then. That's why.
My mama was like, she wasn't playing. That's one thing I always respect about my bird, because I think I was one of them problem kids. Not super problem, but I was a problem.
No.
And she did not go easy, boy. She fucking throat chopped the fuck out of you real
Did she?
quick.
Yeah.
We
Anytime.
need to bring them mamas back.
Hey,
But
I
no,
need her
now.
to chop my children.
No, they
That's
can
my
call the
kids.
hotline.
My mama
now.
got
You
a
gotta be
black
careful
belt.
with
Hey,
that.
What they say,
Ain't
y'all some
nobody worried
pussy
about
ass
them
parents
hotlines.
now?
They need to take them hotlines
they want to
away.
be they
Matter of
kids'
fact, when them
friends.
hotlines come, throat chop their ass too.
I try to do that shit. My mama beat the fuck out of me. Fuck.
Hey, my mama hit me with a broomstick,
All that.
pots and pans.
But I think that make us a better person.
Yes,
You know what I'm
extension
saying?
cord.
Them beatings and whoopings.
Go outside and give me a stick.
Yeah, you got
Not a
to.
switch, a stick.
You try to
That's
get the
some
thing
psychological stuff
The
there,
sticks
boy.
was easy to me. I always figured
You'll
as soon
take
as
the
she
stick.
swing, I hit it back so I break the stick. Then she had like a little bitty piece of stick.
No, I could
Oh,
not
man.
go get no
It would have to be a
dry, because that's
switch.
a dry stick.
Right.
You have to get one that's wet. They gotta shred it, like they taking the ear of corn and pull the little.
That's the Mississippi
Yeah.
switches.
Yeah, my mama
That's crazy.
They make noise when you swing it.
That is crazy.
That's how you know I got a lot of whoopers.
Yeah, that's hey,
Yeah, girl.
There's
that's
it.
crazy.
How about my dad whooped me so bad, told me to put alcohol in my water and told me to get in the tub.
What?
Because they make it
Yes,
sting
it'll-
worse.
Yes, no, it'll dry them up.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
So he was strategic with the ass
what
whoopings.
happened? So the welts would go down. I bullshit you not. The next day they were gone.
Oh man,
He figured out the formula to ass whoopings.
that's what I was
Hey, he must have got it from his mama because he took a lot of lashings too.
Oh man,
Yeah, I used to hate ass whoopings.
He passed it down,
dang, you passed this shit
Oh,
down.
that's what you,
and I passed it down to mine.
Hey, you know what? We ain't even toast, y'all. We got a toast.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we got a toast to just the good life and just
Good life.
and the first female guest. We appreciate that. Boom.
I appreciate y'all for having us.
Yeah, the credit
We're
repair.
doing the credit thing today.
So let me ask y'all a question about the credit thing.
Okay. It ain't no thing. It's real
Why
life. man.
why is it important, like to keep your credit? Like why is
For those
it
that don't know.
for those that don't know? Like what's the importance of credit?
Want me to take this?
Go ahead.
Well, money is not the thing anymore. It's like everything is credit. They want you on a card, something in the system. If you ain't in the system, you know, a lot of people we deal with, you know, they from the street and they thinking there's money. But really, you want to use other people's money to invest in businesses. You don't want to always use your money,
Right.
you know, to do that. So credit is real big. I mean, it's major now.
Okay.
And they keep changing the game too about credit. Now they rolling off of FICO 8, but they moving FICO 9 like Navy Federal is. And then the new one's going to come out. It's going to be FICO 10, where they're going to go back only 2 years.
2 years.
So I don't know when it's going to drop.
It's supposed to happen last year, but I believe because of the pandemic.
But
it
you
may
remember
have
FICO
not.
9 supposed to have been taken over too.
Yeah.
But, you know, not everybody jumped on the FICO 9. Then you
For
got
those who don't know, kind of explain
Yeah.
that for like the listeners who don't know nothing about it. So like explain what that is.
What the FICO score is.
They probably
Yeah.
think you talking about a mixtape and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all like,
Nah.
like he's finna
Isaac.
drop.
Bro, Isaac.
Corporation or something like that.
Basically, FICO number is how you got FICO 2. FICO 2 is for the mortgages. Okay. FICO 8 is where most banks use and car lots. You got FICO 9. Some companies, businesses more south use that, and then the new one is FICO 10, and they haven't even started the score thing for that yet. Like in the area, so St. Louis is a TransUnion Experian town.
Okay.
Down south, down in Atlanta, it's an Equifax town. You know, you go on the West Coast, it's more of a Experian area. So
Use different
Yeah,
algorithms.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So so it was really big to you know, basically what you done in the past, we'll catch up with you when it's time for you to try to be a grown up.
Yeah, but if they come out with the FICO 10, the past won't hurt you as much because they're only going to really consider those last 2
So when
years.
is that due to go through?
They were supposed to in July of last year, but that's when they rolled over and started using FICO 9.
Mm.
So
Right.
it's
So-
up to the lenders. It's out. It's operative, but
Right.
So, but
they're
you said
not
it should be
using it.
getting
Yeah.
ready to drop.
Right.
It's up to the actual underwriting company if they decide to use it or not. Because it's a system. It's a whole. So FICO score is an algorithm that calculates your credit to get that specific number. You know, it's broke down like 35, 30, 15, 10, and 15, right?
And the major thing is late payments. If you don't have late payments,
Yeah.
keeping your credit cards under 30%. You know, don't maxing out your credit card. You really just got to be. So when you got them credit cards in college and you messed it up, they can be on your credit now. So when you're trying to be a grown up and close on that car, that house, that stuff can still hinder you. And I tell all my
Up to 7 years. And
Let
after
me ask you
7
a
years,
question
it's
then.
supposed to fall off.
student loans is the devil.
They're not going. Those don't go away.
Period. Huh?
Those don't go away. You have to pay them. Now that may be different, right?
Private lender, they can still hit
Because
you.
they still covered under the government.
They can still sue you, you know, so they can do garnishments and all that. So
But I thought private lenders, we get student loans off credit, but doesn't mean that you won't still be responsible for it.
right. Yeah, so anything we get off your credit, that means you still owe, they just look good for the underwriter.
Okay.
so you don't see it. So
and that's the
what,
thing. You want to get your credit cleaned up so that you're able to have some movement, with having those derogatory collections, charge-offs, any type of negative item on there, you can't get approved for nothing nowadays, really.
Yeah.
And even with cash, like he was saying, you can go somewhere and try to cash out on something, but you're going to have to prove where you
get that money from.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they lowered that.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, so I get what you're saying about the repair, but what about people? Sometimes, you got people that they don't have anything. They just don't have any credit.
So we also help them build their credit.
You help build your credit. But the thing on that, they changed the game on that too.
What's that?
Because we used to
they
use.
still have avenues like self-lender,
But
Credit Strong.
Right, but they trying to cancel all that. Remember, they just shut down Kickoff.
But Kickoff wasn't. So these are actual CDs.
Right.
The underwriting is a little different than with the other ones. It's no different than a secure card.
Right. Yeah, well, they trying to really have you go back to secure card, and the secure card take you like 12
Or
months.
you're using banks.
Right.
Okay.
So you want to get a
year.
bank issue card. Those little side businesses or online stores, credit cards they're not working anymore. They're starting to fall off people's credit report.
Right, yeah. And that's
just
like
get
my
us-
jeweler.
They're
Yeah,
literally
secure is
coming
better.
off. So you could have 2 or 3 years of it and the entire account will be wiped off.
Yes.
That's
So
what's
that's
happening.
a bad idea to get the online.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't
Bad
wanna do
idea.
that.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
shit. I
yeah.
did that before. So I
My
ain't-
Jewelers Kickoff. What's the new one? AG.
AG jeweler.
Yeah.
That came off my credit.
Well, let me
I
ask
was
y'all
like, dang.
this: what is the credit rating system, and how do they rate you and all that?
Well, anybody who's 680 and above is pretty good. You can get pretty much anything you want. 740 for business owners. That puts you at an A paper. So you got A paper, B paper, C paper. For mortgages, it's middle score is 640. They say they can do it to 580, but my advice is you don't want them points on your credit, so you want to get as high as you can. So the main thing that I like to tell people is that the best place to go is My FICO, and My FICO is the one that shows all the credit different things: FICO 9, FICO 8,
score.
FICO 2.
It's
Credit
40.
Karma.
It's $39.95.
Yeah, but so
$39.99.
right, because people forget that they look at Credit Karma. Credit Karma only show you Equifax and TransUnion,
Right.
and you got 3 credit bureaus, and then you still really got 4. And that's LexisNexis. That's the other one. LexisNexis got your whole history from the time you came out your mother womb.
But you don't get a LexisNexis credit score. LexisNexis is just a data provider.
Right, but they keep all that information, and that's the thing. So they keep everything. So anytime, even when we clean your credit, they still got information. So you will have to block LexisNexis and other little ventures like SagStream, what's that, Innovis, and so it's a lot of stuff, and they constantly keep changing. It's constant, and like I said, FICO 10. We was waiting for FICO 9, and FICO 9 that never really took over, and now they talking about FICO 10. So it's just you got to keep up, and it's just crazy. I mean, you.
But the good thing is it really doesn't catch you. It don't catch you off guard because they prepare you for it. Because their system, they can't just change it overnight. They've invested. They have contracts with these people before they can even shift it over. So they'll let you know that, okay, this is about to change. So you want to get prepared before it changes. And it even explains to you what this system will be calculating. But most of us still just, a hard head.
Well,
Right.
Biden, he want to get rid of the credit people. He want to get rid of Experian.
What do you want to do?
He want to
What
get
he
rid
gonna
of
replace it with?
Equifax. He want to get rid of
close them
Transit.
down and start his own company like when Obama did Obamacare. I mean, to me, it's all business.
That's
They
crazy.
setting themselves up for the future.
It's the government
And-
trying to.
No, it ain't the government. It's the individual, like Obama, like Biden. They're trying to set themselves up
Right.
for the future.
I'm with bro. It's the government too, cause
I mean, the
Obama
government-
ain't gonna be able to do shit if they don't let him
yeah,
do
but
it.
the Obamacare, do you think
He
that's
part of
government
it.
or Obama?
You say what? Say
The
that.
Obamacare, do you think that's the government or Obama?
I mean,
I
he
think
get
it's both.
kickbacks. He get kickbacks from
Yeah,
it.
I don't
And
think
they
it's
just
all the
call
way
it
him.
Obamacare.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
let
it's
him do
all the
that.
way
Yeah,
him.
well, I guess they
They'll
do
give a
use
damn
the
what they
vibe.
call it.
But the people who run it, just like where the money coming in. It seems like all the money is SBA now.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's like. It's like this one big bank is SBA, and then SBA is feeding all the banks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. I mean, you was like, shoot, SBA. You were thinking it was like an individual thing for just small business people.
Yeah, and it used to be hard to get loans through them.
Right, but it's like
Now they just giving money out.
but it's government money though. When y'all get done, it's taxpayers' money. So they using that money and now they feeding the banks. And SBA is the main people who funding all the money now. Go ahead, hit them with the charge off.
When you're going to get a car, they run your credit like 7 times.
Okay.
Instead of going to your bank and getting approved through them and getting it ran,
You got
Okay,
this
so you talking about like 3 different things. So
Yeah,
you
it's
talking
three- yeah,
about
it's three
you're
different
talking about
sets of things
derogatory marks, inquiries, and just having a positive credit rating.
right?
So if you have derogatory marks, you're not going to have a positive credit ratings. And quite naturally, when you go to any car dealership, they're going to run your credit multiple times because they're trying to get you approved. It's a system that they use. It's not that they're going to them individually. They put your information in and it shoots it out to all those, companies or whatever. That's what caused all those marks to hit your credit report or whatever. But you lose 6 to 7, 4 to
Each
not
one.
like
It's
7
2
points.
to 5
one.
points on each one.
I
Yeah.
done seen the 7 points. Like
Well,
I've
probably
calculated.
nowadays.
It's
Well,
been
I
like
mean,
7 points
you
each
can
one.
lose up to 20, 30 points.
So if you
Just
got
that
like
quick.
10 inquiries, you lose 7 points per inquiry.
Right, and it takes 2 years for inquiries to come
To
off
fall
your
off.
credit, and
Yeah.
you only get 2 points back.
So a soft pull doesn't reflect, and it doesn't
Right.
it doesn't pull your score down. So you want to try to get like a pre-approval instead of just going out here. If you got derogatory marks, charge-offs, and you ain't
You got-
paid your bill, why are
Clean
you
your shit up.
applying for any?
Yeah, right.
You should
You got
not be
repo.
applying.
Shout out
You
to
already got a
Be
repo.
smart, right.
Exactly.
We
So
get
look,
so
speaking of that, what are some things people can do to build their credit like back up? Like so
Well,
if you do
So they killed the loopholes.
That's
There ain't
over
really
with.
no loopholes.
Yeah, they killing
They
them.
killing them.
It's over with.
It
killing
really ain't
it.
no loopholes. There's no quick fix anymore. They just shut them down. That's what we spoke about earlier.
Right.
You want to get a secure card or something like self-lender until they shut those down. Right now, they're still running. Credit Strong, they shut Chime down too.
that's what I'm trying to they shutting everything down.
But self-lender's still going.
But any quick fix, they trying to kill it because, I really look at it as because of us. Us is getting into the credit repair game.
Yeah, they gotta
Us
fix it.
is we figuring out the whole game, and then when we figured out the game,
But it's actually beyond that. We're not just getting in there. We wrecking shop. We
well,
ain't
we
paying these
trifling. We
people.
trifling with it. We trifling.
We going, we
you know.
getting
Cut it
100
out.
grand on credit cards.
That's what I was
We
gonna
ain't
ask
paying
about.
them back.
I was gonna ask y'all about trade lines and shit like
Yeah.
that.
So those don't work no more.
Authorized
Oh,
users.
wait.
They call authorized
What about the
users.
CPN numbers?
I mean, you can still get one to get like an apartment or something, but everybody's hip to their, all those.
Yeah, you don't want to try to take a CPN number and try to get a card because
Or a house.
yeah,
it's
because
over.
the Fed's gonna knock on your door or be coming at the car lot. Seriously,
Yeah.
real spit.
Well, let me ask y'all this: what?
No, primaries are in, but
Yeah.
authorized user trade lines. So when we say trade lines,
Piggybacking.
yeah.
Right.
So yeah, in our terminology, you're talking about just
So what's the
AUs.
difference?
So those are primaries.
That's for business.
That's for business too. Yeah. Like self-lender, like we were saying, Capital One secure card, U.S. Bank secure, any secure cards, those are considered primaries. Your car note is considered a primary line. That's your account. Your student loan, that's considered a primary line.
What about hospital bills?
That's considered a collection.
It's a collection, but it still is primary.
Yeah, it's a
a primary
collection.
though.
Yeah, but it's a collection. If a hospital bill is on there, it's a collection. Because yes, those
Yeah.
can be removed as well.
But I'm gonna tell you everything we get off. Now we can get student loans,
We
but
dispute any inaccurate information.
right. But bankruptcies. I mean, we can get anything off, but I tell people this: bankruptcies can pop back on. Student loans because they can shift and they can pop back on. So that's why we
Any
don't.
of it can pop
What
back
can
on.
you do to
Anything
make
really
it go
can-
away for good?
Well, Pay it off.
Right.
No,
That's the only way.
Changing your
Bankruptcy
lifestyle.
thing, is that a bad option or a good option?
If
It
you
depends on what you're trying to do.
if you're a business owner, you don't want to file bankruptcy.
Yeah, you
You know what
definitely
I'm
don't want
saying?
to file bankruptcy.
Yes, because you're gonna keep you from getting loans. Like people been trying to get SBA loans when they just came out with the EIDL and all that and the PPP, and people was getting denied because you filed bankruptcy. And, you know, we got people who filed bankruptcy so many times.
Oh
it's
my
like
goodness.
they got the 7, the 10, the 11, the
13,
13,
all
the 2, the
within
1, the
5
4.
years span.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm looking like, dude,
And then they come to us, talking about, I want to get a business loan.
how?
But you got to understand, and this is what I try to tell people, look at it as an underwriter. Underwriter look at it as you fucked up.
Right.
You can't handle none of this shit that we gave you. So why are you thinking we going to give you some more stuff that you can't handle? You couldn't handle a $500 credit card. And now you ask me for a $50,000 loan. Like,
Right.
I can pay it. I can handle that. No, you can't. You can't
Right.
handle a $500 credit card.
That's like me loaning you $5. You don't give me my $5 back, and you go to him and ask him for $5, and he come to me and I tell him, shit, that nigga ain't give me my $5.
Right. You know,
You gonna loan us some money?
Yeah. Right. That's
So,
crazy.
yeah. So, but credit is crazy. I mean, but it's a main thing for people to get into that to make sure you have your credit right. And a lot of people that we see a lot of people like when they start making that money, next thing you know, they want to buy a house and get that car.
And they can't afford it.
They can't afford. They can't get it because they got a bad history. Your history gonna keep chasing you. It's gonna keep following you. So
Yeah.
until you take care of that, what you did back in the past, it ain't gonna never help you too much moving to the future. So,
Right.
You got to be responsible. You want to have a plan at least, you know.
Right.
Have a plan of action before you even go off into anything. Most of us don't have a plan.
But we need
Just jumping off the porch,
right,
you know,
right.
like, okay, we can handle it. We can do this without a solid financial plan.
And we have fixed many people. We've got people 700 credit scores, and in 6 months they like, man,
shout
come
out.
help
Oh,
me.
that's the other
Shout out to
thing.
that.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time.
'Cause
This is not no overnight success.
We got to stop stunting.
Right.
Basically, we need to stop stunting. And that's the problem. We stunt so hard to a point where we mess up our credit, and we be like, well, I just go ahead and file bankruptcy, or I'm going to get my credit repaired. Pretty soon, this is what they doing too.
What
And
they
like,
doing?
if you keep on cleaning your credit up, they keep a note of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, somebody keep taking
They'll
your stuff,
stop
keep
receiving the
fraud.
disputes. They'll count
Right.
it as frivolous.
Right. They would do a different type of investigation on you. So you can't just keep on turning up, you know, go buy this card and say, I don't want this card no more.
Do it again.
And do it again and do that. You can't keep doing that because they're going to be like, come on now. You the only person they keep stealing all your information and you ain't keeping up with this. So what we got to do is you get your credit right. You got to be smart.
Right.
And just say, hey, I can afford this, this, and this. All right? And that's it. And don't be worrying about,
All the other
this
stuff.
person over here got this $300,000, $400,000 house. You get your 150, 160 and make it a home. You know, that's what a house,
Absolutely.
you make a house into a home. And if you ain't making your house into a home, then it ain't really nothing.
That's crazy.
You know, because if you get foreclosed on, you know.
I've seen so many people get this PPP money, this EIDL money.
Everything.
weren't.
They go
They
get
weren't in it
whole
and driving
bodies.
Yeah.
They
That's
buying
crazy.
businesses. They buying
Everything.
houses.
Everything.
This money's supposed to be counted on your taxes. You're supposed to be paying employees. So that's why people are going to jail. He
Yeah.
helped people get the PPPs, you
Whoa,
know.
whoa, I ain't doing that.
Well, he ain't done that.
Right, yeah.
What you talking about? What you talking
I guide them to the right
I was
place.
just gonna
Right, yeah,
say
okay.
that
Right,
he'll guide them in the direction they need to because we have a lot of resources. But people,
Turn it
they
up.
turn up.
'Cause
Yeah, they tear it up.
It's just like we was getting people credit real
Abuse. That was the word I was
Abusing
looking for.
it,
They
yeah.
abuse it.
We was getting, it was like regions. People was getting a $100,000 line
You gotta
of
have that
credit,
bread to be at Regions.
and they was getting a 25. No, you
But
didn't.
not necessarily.
They was giving a $100,000 line of credit, $25,000 business credit card, and they didn't check no taxes. It was a no doc loan. So when Republicans in, they do a lot of no docs.
Okay.
Democrats is docs. Okay.
They want to make sure.
You know, so Republicans get in, they doing a lot of no dollars because they want to keep the economy going.
Right.
They want you to spend money. They want business people because it's,
Boom, man.
you know, they want to keep moving. But people would just, you know, we so much on the Gucci and the Louis Vuittons and trying to be the freshest of the freshest.
Facebook and social
And
media
driving around.
celebrities.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like we go, like I talk to my people down in Atlanta, they be like, man, these cats out here living in their Bentleys and Rolls Royce. And you know, they stunned like I got it going on, and they staying at
Or
their
they
mama
living with
house.
their moms. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got a rope.
Hotel.
Yeah, so you
Park the Bentley.
Yeah, you can't do that.
How sad is that?
Don't park your Bentley at the hotel.
And I'm not talking about no suite.
All right.
We talking about Motel 6.
Super 8.
A Super 8.
Yeah, you gotta be living on the top floor
They
at
ain't
the
even in an
MGM.
in-town suite or extended
Yeah.
stay.
So we got to get out the stun mentality and start doing more of a growing a business and trying to leave something for our kids and stop trying
legacy.
to, you know, because everybody say,
Generational wealth.
everybody like,
Yes.
I'm leaving my legacy by having a bunch of kids. That's not doing nothing. You have a
Right.
bunch of kids. Did you leave them? Did you
Right.
leave them any education to move forward to make the, you know, your family bigger, stronger? But we just have kids.
I mean,
and,
what they can do is write them a do not do, because I did this and this would happen.
Right.
They can
Need
do
to
some
get some-
instructions.
no, they
don't
need to get
learn
some
until
life
you go through
insurance.
it.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna tell
If
everybody.
I went through it, you gonna let your daughter go through it?
No.
I mean, they make their own choices,
Right.
but
But
if
you gonna be
give
trying to tell them like,
Exactly.
don't do
No.
this. I
Hey.
know.
But oftentimes they so crazy they hide even that from their kids.
Well, they
Nah,
don't
'cause
want
I
to tell the
ain't
truth.
did that ain't what because that ain't me.
Well, we know we got to
You
try
know,
to keep
we
the past.
secretive.
Oh my
Keeping-
goodness, we are
Yeah,
very secretive.
we don't want to see the next person.
They don't talk about the family business.
Oh my goodness.
Secret.
That's
keep-
crazy.
You can get
What
you,
goes on in my house, stay in my house.
but
So when you trying to go get help, counseling, therapy, or something, well,
Yeah.
you don't even know if you want to open your mouth and tell them what's really going on because you're
Right.
scared you're gonna get beat when you get home.
right.
We was
But we really need to get life.
Really?
Hey, no, for real. We need
You
to
trying
get
to get some help, but you can't.
we need to get some life insurance because I'm tired of these GoFunds.
Yeah, the life
Funds
insurance
and
really
stuff.
where it's
Yeah,
at.
that's
So if you getting these stimulus checks, $5,000 and $6,000 and $7,000, please get you some life insurance to take care of yourself. Because I'm tired of trying to take care of other people's funerals.
Right. That's crazy.
I know you finna
That's
say
amazing
something.
how we can come up with money for funerals, but we can't help people go to rehab.
Because people ready. Get closer so people can hear that on that mic.
I said it's crazy how we can come up with money for funerals,
Right.
but we can't help people go to rehab.
That's crazy.
Speaking of funerals, now, this might be I'll be just skimming and seeing crazy shit on TV. But this ain't about a funeral, but it might lead to a damn funeral. Did y'all see Trey Songz spit in them two girls' mouths?
I ain't seen it.
Yeah,
It was
this-
on TV?
No, he was at a concert and they had the two girls. They sticking their tongues out, touching their tongues, and he I ain't gonna know if he
Shut your
did that.
mouth.
But I'm talking about you see
that's
him
crazy.
literally.
Waka
Oh,
boom.
loogie.
He matter of fact, he let it come down and sucked it back up.
Oh,
Right.
man.
And then let them mug, and they just love that shit. I said, I hope they get hepatitis from that nasty ass shit.
Well, but
That's
you got to
a-
understand now.
It's too freaky, man.
no.
It's too freaky diggy.
That's beyond.
Well, you know, people love stars because you
They
got to
love
understand.
stars.
Uncle
That's
Luke.
too much love.
Wait. Uncle Luke used to get his dick sucked
When
on
he would
stage.
come.
Yeah.
It used to be a line. So I've been to
Oil
clubs.
and sinuses is two different things.
Right.
You ain't put no sinus shit in my throat.
the
but-
corona and everything.
I wouldn't even do that,
None
yeah.
of that.
This doing
This
this.
ain't the time to be doing that.
Right.
I know it's off the wall.
Right. Hey, but I got to do today's black fact.
Yeah.
Since
Okay,
we
here
was
we
talking
go.
about credit, today's black fact goes out to Piedmont Credit Union. Y'all ever heard of that? Okay. Piedmont Credit
Piedmont,
Union.
yeah, we have.
Okay. Thomas B. Patterson of Lansing, Roane County, brought 22 African-American farmers together on April 19th, 1918 to organize the Piedmont Credit Union.
Nice.
The first credit union organized by African-Americans in North Carolina and the United States.
That's
Wow, that's dope.
So we
That's
definitely
big,
got
especially being in North Carolina. You know, that's where all the big
1918.
banks at.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All the big banks headquarters in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Before we get up out of here, too, I got to ask you
Need to move to
our
North
famous
Carolina.
little St. Louis question, and it's 314.
Yeah, they definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
314.
Like, I can either take turns. Give me your top 3 emo spots in St. Louis. Your top 3. If you know where you know this one fire. If you only got one, you give me your one.
Well, you know, some of them closed from the move or something.
I mean, but we old, new, whatever.
Well, the one on the circle, they
They
have
was-
not let me down.
People will always bring up
Everybody
to a
vouch
circle.
for that. That's
They
like
have not let
everybody
me down.
always bring that
What's
one up.
that? Parker Road?
No, on the circle over
No,
by
it's
your
one on
parents'
Parker
house.
Road.
Oh, on Parker.
They
okay.
moved, but they was fired. They
It was
crossed
one
the
on
street
Parker
now.
Road.
No, I
It's,
mean,
it's
not
still
Parker.
one. It's still one.
Yeah,
on
it's still on Parker.
Yeah, it's still on
I
Parker.
don't like
still
that
on
one. I know it's when you
They
talking
have
about.
moved up the street. You right.
You got to catch them. The one on Parker.
I think anything
You gotta
in the
kinda catch
city.
them.
Yeah, because they off
In the
and on.
hood.
They
Yeah,
ain't
like
never-
some
In the
days you like
hood
it's
is
cool.
good.
Some days
It's
you
something
like, I
about-
ain't
That's
going back
not
there.
true because the one off of Union and Natural Bridge is garbage. And
When
it
they
made me
first
sick a
came,
couple
they was
times.
good though.
Yeah, but right now I don't know what's going on with them.
They changed the cheese or
The
something.
one in
They
Berkeley,
be doing it.
the
right.
one in
Change the
Berkeley, not
cheese.
too bad.
On Airport Road?
Yeah, I ain't really had too much.
They be
bad.
smelling fire though.
It's about the one behind the
by the bootleg
You got that's
demo.
another one though.
But
like,
back in the day, they were good. So if they ain't too good now, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. See, my favorite one always gonna be Oakland and Hampton. Shout out to the one on Oakland and Hampton.
Okay,
by
yeah.
the zoo, the original one. That's the
It was a
best one.
Chinese place over
Everybody
there too.
would get that
Remember,
one.
they
See,
shut
that's
it down.
the second question.
Question
What's
about
your
the-
top Chinese?
Well,
food?
you just said it. On
Who's that?
Oakland by the zoo. It used to be one. I forgot the name of it, and they shut it down. They
I know what you talking about. I ain't never had that though.
oh, it was
Yeah.
I
fire.
don't have a top Chinese spot. I like Yet Bun, but then they be off and on.
which one is that?
Yeah, but
That's the
on
one on
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Okay.
Natural Breed.
Okay.
Well, we used to
That's
love
great.
Lisa when we
You
was
gotta
growing
keep on
up.
looking around.
Lisa's
Shout out to
was
Lisa.
good at the back in the
And
days.
you gotta look around at their damn food too, because it's some timing.
Yeah, I ain't never
They-
had it.
But they rice
Some might be
usually
crawling. in
don't
it.
let me down. But lately they've been on some other stuff. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. I just know you can just eat St. Louis Chinese food. You go out of city, you go out of St. Louis, it's terrible.
Yeah, but consistency
Yeah.
wise, emos, the one on the circle. I've never had nothing bad.
You just can't
Everybody
get their
bring that
salad.
one
You
up.
can't get their
Yeah.
salad. You can
Everybody
get the
bring that
pizza,
one
but
up.
no salads.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get
We're gonna
no
have to do
salad.
the emos awards. after
This week we gonna switch it up. We normally ask them what's their top 5 albums or artists, but we gonna ask them instead, what's y'all top 5 movies?
Movie.
Yeah.
I got mines, man. It's a
I
bunch-
got right. What's
I
your
got
top 5 movies?
coming to America 1.
Okay.
Okay, I could say that one.
Well, hold on. Before, since you said that, I got to draw. How was part 2 to you real quick? Just real
Hey,
quick.
hey, I'm gonna be 100 with it. You cannot think the first is always
That was
gonna be.
classic.
Original.
That's a classic.
Classic.
You know what I'm
Classic.
saying? 2 was just cool. It was just, it's like to me.
They
Eddie-
rushed
It
it.
was
No,
rushed
no,
and it was super commercial
no,
to me.
Cheesy.
You know what I think it
Hella.
was?
They had all celebrity
It was
big
hella
faces, though.
cheesy.
They
I looked
had
at
all
Eddie Murphy. No,
celebrity
look at the
faces.
But I
game. Look at
guess
the
it was a
game. No, I'm gonna tell you what the
complete
game
comedy
was.
this
time.
The game. Eddie Murphy got a lot of people paid.
He did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of people paid. Just
a lot
hey,
of
you
new
want to
faces and everything.
right? So you got to understand. Uncle Eddie did it good, man. You know he got a lot of
Yeah.
people. You
Yeah,
know
shout out to Uncle Eddie,
Yeah.
but the
Right.
movie was so.
Right.
it was funny. It was still funny.
It was funny. It was, but
He
I
said,
mean,
Coming to America 1.
that's
yeah.
like
Harlem Nights.
that's like someone
Harlem
trying
Nights
to
is another
sing.
one.
Right? Yeah, that one is dope too. That's like someone trying to sing a Whitney Houston song. You like, come on
Yeah,
now,
you
Whitney
can't, you
Houston
can't,
better.
yeah,
You cannot.
you can't duplicate
You
Whitney.
can't. And
cannot
and
duplicate
Eddie,
Whitney.
even though it was yours, I mean, you know what you did. I ain't even got to tell you.
Another good movie is what's that?
You said Harlem Nights.
Superfly.
Oh, of course, the original Superfly.
Yes, sir.
That's 3.
Training Day.
Training
That's a
Day.
good one.
Mm-hmm. Always.
That's Bruce Leroy. Now.
I was
But
just
that might not
gonna-
be on their list.
Oh, you know what? That is
You gotta
one of
have
mine.
Hey, shout out, bro. That's
that
Bruce
last dragon.
Leroy.
That is
yeah.
one of
Leroy.
them.
That was gangster.
So
that
that's
was
one for you.
Well, I said 3.
You said,
I liked all the ones he
Yeah.
oh,
liked.
well, bet say
That
less.
was like 5 right there.
Yeah, so you
We
put
missing
Training
one
Day,
more.
you
We probably-
put
No, one more.
I put Training Day in.
over American Gangster.
Nah.
I like.
You put Training Day over American Gangster?
Well, okay. So I'm a female.
Well, colors was pretty.
That was
nice.
about the police. I ain't like that.
Right.
It
So
was cool though.
I really enjoyed Denzel in that movie.
Okay.
Like I
He
have to
was.
give him his props for acting that movie out. Like that shit was hella
He
believable.
the greatest actor
Like
ever.
straight the fuck up.
He the greatest actor ever. Shoot, you got to say, yeah, like you said, Colors, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood. You know, shoot, Juice.
Yeah,
Juice
you got
was just
Juice.
cool to me.
But Pac, that was Pac.
I like Pac too, and I'm a Pac fan, but it ain't one of my.
You know, that was that East Coast vibe. You know what I'm saying? They were
Yeah.
showing how. You know what I'm saying? So I understood it.
I just had one in my mind, but it went away. It was. I think it was more of a newer one, but I can't even remember.
Alcohol.
Might be. I think I'm getting old.
Nah. Yeah. Shout out to that. Hey, but yo, on that note, hey, let everybody know how they can get in contact with y'all if they do
Need
their credit fixed.
Need it.
I'll let Jay go first.
You gonna let me
Because
go
we have
first?
2 locations, but we work up under the same
Big
umbrella.
things
Okay, I
popping.
like that. Yeah. I'm about to sit with
Well,
sit with
you
y'all.
can catch me at 7220 North Lindbergh in Hazelwood, Missouri, 63042, Suite 280. Phone number is 636-244-8901. I said just like St. Louis, we say 4.
Right.
We say
4-4. You
4.
said 4-4.
Four.
You didn't say 4-4. You said
4-4.
4-4.
4.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Mississippi and St. Louis, so you know I'm country all over. I'm just dripping,
Right.
yellow grits and all.
And you can find me at 320 Brooks Drive, Suite 105A, Hazelwood, Missouri, 63034. Right across the street from him, actually.
She couldn't get away from it.
That's tight.
Yeah, whatever.
Y'all get that
Anyway,
business popping.
phone number also 636-336-2668. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Faith Black or Faith Black 00.
Hey, wait, you forgot one thing, Capelli. I'm doing
So
something else.
you can find me.
I got to get a shout out. You know, I'm back in the music game. Remember, we used to do some music back in the
Right.
days.
Speaking of, before we get out of here, remember this.
Original.
The original from way back in the day.
first
When he was on vinyl.
produce.
This one you had to take
This
vinyl.
mug red.
Yeah.
That's how you had to take the
Partner
DJ.
word.
Yeah, 314 day.
Okay.
We was red hot back then.
That's right.
It wasn't even red hot, but we was red hot back then.
Street
so,
Anthem Entertainment. Back in the days. Yep.
Back in the days.
I'm
And that
dealing.
one double-sided.
Yeah, I had 2 singles on it. I was tripping.
Well,
I
I'm
was
di-
What's
work.
your favorite song on there?
Well, I liked it that Kapeli now because I got to really express some bars on there. You know what I'm saying?
I like the ball
Okay.
till we fall. That was
Yeah, they ain't ready for
Gonna
that. But
ball
yo,
till
that
we
new
fall.
shit that don't play crazy, y'all know it's on the way. Don't play crazy. Yo, cuz, tell them.
Yeah, y'all already know your boy Bryan Barksdale. There's Saturday night special going down, coming real soon. And look, download that Sex Like Cocaine right now on all
Right.
streaming platforms. You trying to make a baby or some shit like that. You need to
watch yourself.
You know what I mean?
Watch
Or just
yourself.
trying to practice making
hey,
a
Trying to
baby.
make a
You
corona
need to
baby.
download that.
Hey, you got to put out Malik the King. You
Yeah,
gotta get
shout out
quality.
Malik.
Shout out
Made
Baby Malik.
entertainment.
We got to get Malik and Snow on
DJ
here.
That
Snow.
was the same dude that was on when we
On the
interviewed
podcast.
phone.
Yeah.
Malik
So
the
we got to
King.
get them back over here with us,
Yo.
too. Yeah.
So he's a new youngster, 16 years old,
Going hard.
going hard for real.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna shoot a few videos down in Atlanta too.
Pretty
We gonna be
key.
down there, too, so
Conscious
yeah.
rapper, conscious
Conscious, no
music.
cursing and stuff.
Okay.
You know, some positive stuff. You
Very
know,
censored.
no trap music.
Yeah.
He said that.
Changing the game.
Okay. Hey, but no, I'm your boy Kapeli. You can follow me on Instagram, Kapeli_redhot2. So holla at your boy. And oh yeah, you can fake, you can hate. In the end, we don't equate because we are not the same. More power moves, less monkey shit. God bless. Good night.
Yeah.